What's up, everybody? It is, oh my God, I almost kicked down my desk.
Ooh.
It is your boy, CT, your boy, Chris. We're still missing our third half, but he said he should be back next week. Our boy,
Mm-hmm.
Audie, and we are the 1, 2, 3 count a wrestling podcast. And we have so much drama in the wrestling scene, so hard to be a podcaster, but really it isn't. Just
Yeah,
makes
nah.
it a lot easier.
Oh yeah. All the drama, all the news. Oh yeah.
So I guess we should start with the WWE because for the most
Mm-hmm.
that's the most important thing. Let's just get this out of the way. On this yesterday or Monday, because we're filming on Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
Triple H announced they are doing a new heavyweight championship. Is the WWE heavyweight championship or is it just a heavyweight championship?
I think it's just a heavyweight championship.
Okay. They are making a heavyweight championships and they've shown the championships. And there has been rumors that there's been a new championship pretty much
It's
in
like a
the
week
work.
before WrestleMania they was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've talked about what they should do with it. And hell, we've even said who they should give it to. But
Yeah.
before we even talk about that, how do you feel about the WWE creating a new heavyweight championship and the speech that Triple H gave before revealing?
I mean, what else was they gonna do? I mean, Roman ain't there. They got to do something. I mean, it's pretty much the move anyway. Like I would have liked to have it, more. I mean, kind of like you were saying that it's kind of like anticlimactic to the whole
Mhm.
Roman Reigns story. Like, okay, so he beat everybody, so let's just make this new belt. Like, what?
Uh,
It's just, it's. I mean, it's good for them, story wise, creative
mhm.
wise. They kind of did it to themselves.
Yes, 100%. And I've been saying this for months
Mm-hmm.
that,
I think he was saying it after WrestleMania last year when he won it off of Brock.
mhm. And but even then, it's like cool. He had the championship, and for the longest time, they couldn't figure out how to get the championship off of Roman Reigns. It's like, oh, we don't want him to lose, but blah 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 blah. One, you guys backed yourselves into a corner. Two,
Mm-hmm.
you gave it to Cody Rhodes. But three, I've been stating this for months that the easiest way to get the title off of Roman Reigns would be just to have a triple threat match.
Yeah, yeah. I think you
And
mentioned that like Survivor Series, like somebody from
yeah,
SmackDown, somebody from Raw.
and I posted it last night on our Twitter feed. The if you want to find this on Twitter, the 3 count pod, all one word. Find us there, and while you're at it, go ahead and join our thing, subscribe to our Twitter page, subscribe to our YouTube page. You can like, you
Mm-hmm.
can comment, you can do all this fun stuff. I mean, a lot of people are viewing our channel. Please give us some like, please give
Yeah,
us some comments. Please hit the notifications because that's how we know that we are getting through to the masses. That being said, and that plug over, all you really have to do is get one competitor from SmackDown, one competitor from Raw, triple threat match. It's a competitor from Raw. I want to say the Universal title is on Raw. Yes.
it was
Uh,
WWE Championship
okay.
because Brock was on Raw.
So if the competitor from Raw wins, he gets the WWE title. The person from SmackDown wins, he gets the Universal title. How do you not have Roman Reigns a part of it? Somebody, the person from Raw pins person from SmackDown, and vice versa. That way, Roman Reigns still has one of his title, and the other title is gone.
Yeah,
Like Brian
or
Alvarez.
they can
Okay,
still do the triple threat, but it could be like a 2 out of 3 falls. Like the first fall gets the WWE Championship, second fall gets the Universal title.
they've, I believe they've done that before. Um, with I want to say Kurt Angle, and maybe Chris Benoit and somebody else.
Mm.
And I want to say it was for the European and Intercontinental title,
Oh, okay.
if I'm not mistaken. But Brian Alvarez said it best. Whoever wins this title is basically the bronze champion.
Mm-hmm. Third place.
Like, oh, none of you guys could beat Roman Reigns, so we had to create a title for those who just couldn't get the job done. And from what I've seen,
And you know what? Before you finish that, Seth Rollins made a good point. He said that Roman beat everybody, but he never beat Seth Rollins. So that's why I think he might be the world champ. He might be the new world champ.
he hasn't beat Seth Rollins, he hasn't beat Bobby Lashley. Um, I think that's it, really.
Yeah.
WWE, Universal World, and all the other champions.
Yeah.
So I
He,
mean, there's
he beat
still
Shinsuke?
yes.
Okay. I know they had that weird like promo and then nothing came of it.
That also could have happened as well.
Yeah.
And I think I said this because we can go by, oh, what culture did their top 10 people who they believe is going to win this title?
Okay.
Number 10 is Drew McIntyre,
Okay.
which I can see that.
Yeah. Keep him happy, keep him, get his contract extended.
Mhm.
Or even just get a new contract.
Yeah, because even then, he got screwed over by the bloodline, which happens in every bloodline match now. It's like, oh, he can potentially lose. Up here comes Solo Sikoa.
Yeah.
Number 9 is my choice. L.A. Knight. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
That'd be a big push for him.
yeah.
I'd be down for
For
that.
some reason they say Randy Orton, but he's not going to be back anytime soon. He's still dealing with back injury,
He
just
not
like
even he not even on a list of people that could be drafted.
that. And I think Bobby Roode has the same injury as him. So prayers up to both of them.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Number 7 is Sami Zayn, which I don't feel it, especially
No.
'cause he has both tag titles. It's like, yo,
Yeah.
don't Mitch and match. Just keep him on that
Yeah.
platform.
I think they
Number
keep the
6,
tag titles on Sammy and KO until Johnny and Tommaso come back.
I can
DIY
see.
versus KO and Sammy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody like that. Yeah.
that would be an amazing match.
I'm telling you.
Um, Number 6 is Jay Uso, which
That I don't see that happening, but that would definitely be interesting.
mhm,
This you see that meme where like this just Roman third title?
yeah,
Like this how he get the third title? He beat it off Jey Uso. Oh man,
uh,
people would be pissed. Oh, they be heated.
it's like why create a third title if you're just going to give it to him?
They do it for the meme.
And then he's just going to go. Roman's going to go down to NXT, and he's going to win the NXT championship.
Ah, he go beat Carmelo Hayes. Oh, it's all bad.
Which this with Jay Uso winning is a little bit of what Audie has been talking about, that Jay Uso
Mm-hmm.
is the person to beat Roman Reigns for the title. But also on What Culture, they had an interview with DDP, and DDP said someone like Jay and Jimmy could actually hold the championship and could thrive if given the right.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, okay, that's if it's coming from a Hall of
Like
Famer.
yeah, like even when Jimmy was out, Jay was they didn't call him main event Jey Uso for nothing. I still remember
Hmm.
him in that match with him and Brian Danielson on SmackDown. Like,
Yeah, like for the longest time, no one thought could ever think that a tag team like could separate and just be good.
yeah,
But from what I'm told, when it comes to the Usos, when a team wants to go and get their cardio like tested, they call the Usos. The
yeah,
Usos can fucking go. So I could definitely see Jay or Jimmy
yeah.
taking over in that way. No, never mind. Because if Jay or Jimmy wins, then that's going to make Roman Reigns want to go after them. And oh my God, Roman Reigns now has his third title. Nope, nope, not happening.
Yeah, that's why I said it's interesting, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Number 5 is Gunther,
It's okay.
which okay. Someone has said that I can't remember who. They're like the finalist should be the finalist of the Universal Championship, Finn Balor and Seth Rollins.
Mm,
And that's why number 4 is Finn Balor. Because we all know technically Finn Balor was the first Universal Champion.
it was.
The character in that match. Number 3 is Brock Lesnar.
Nah, no. 11 at best.
Giving Brock Lesnar the title is
The biggest mistake they could make.
It's just a notch underneath giving Roman Reigns the title.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even think giving let's see who the other people are. Number 2, it's Seth Rollins.
Mm-hmm. That's my pick.
And then number 1.
Nope. No. Just no. No. That title cannot go on Cody Rhodes. I'm sorry.
Not at all. Like that would demean
his whole last year. His whole reason for being there.
He didn't come back to get the heavyweight championship. He came back to get the WWE heavyweight championship.
Right.
And just like I posted this last night as well. I was like, if Cody Rhodes wins that title, I'm going to be on board with you and Audie.
Mm-hmm.
Cody Rhodes. And it's like, he needs to be the person to beat Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I agree. I was on the Jay bandwagon for a little bit, but I think it got to be Cody.
It will. He has to finish the story. The story does not end with him becoming the bronze heavyweight champion. He has to be the gold standard, the Shelton Benjamin of the world heavyweight division.
Exactly.
And even then, I feel like a lot of people are thinking it's going to be Cody, but the same people who think it's going to be Cody saying they hope it's not Cody.
Yeah.
Because
because you want to see him champion, but you don't want to see him third place.
Mm-hmm.
And see him on top. I'm with I'm with him beating Roman. But I think him losing at Mania probably kickstarted them wanting to bring a new world title in. Because if he would have beat Roman, then they would have been in the same predicament. It's one champion.
And I'm not going to lie either. I think the title looks very AEW-ish.
I said the same thing. I said it looked like the OG AEW world title. And that boy big.
Everybody in the crowd was chanting yes, yes, yes. But everybody on Twitter and the internet was saying no, no, no.
Yeah, I see mixed reactions. I don't mind it. I don't think it's bad.
I don't think it's bad either. It's just no. If they wanted to, okay.
You taking that or the red Universal title? Which one?
See, okay, so here's my thought.
Mm-hmm.
If they wanted to change the title, I'm fine with that. This is the new Universal title.
Yeah.
But take it off of Roman Reigns. Okay. Or this could be, or you go, this is the new WWE heavyweight title.
Yeah.
Still, you got to take it off Roman Reigns, and then that next day, bam, here you go, Cody.
What them doing is they still need to give Roman one belt. Otherwise, people just gonna think it's 3 world titles running around. They should have did that last year, but that's just me. You can't be undisputed with 2 belts. That makes sense.
And then what Triple H has said, the winner or whatever show Roman Reigns puts on, he's going to be a champion there. And this champion goes to the other show.
Yeah, I
So
mean that's kind of a spoiler
yeah,
because whoever get drafted to, let's just say now Raw, because Roman is not going off of SmackDown. I think that's because of Fox. They want him on SmackDown. So August Seth Rollins get drafted to Raw.
he's already on Raw.
Yeah, I know. Keep him there. I think. Well, I guess we'll get to the draft a little bit later, but
Just
if Cody don't get drafted to SmackDown, I think he winning that belt. Let's just put it like that. That's a bad move.
I was definitely thinking that too. And I was like, that would be absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
But then in the same token, are they about to do this with the tag team championships?
They should. I think the tag team championships are float between both shows.
Yeah, sort of like because they don't have 2 women's championships. So,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
even then, I forget who. Oh, it was Lance Storm. He was saying the fact that there's only one heavyweight champion makes it better. Because yeah, I know Fox and USA want their own champions or whatever,
Right.
but having one champion for like every major title, I get the having the United States and Intercontinental title on separate shows.
Right.
Those are TV style championships where
Yeah.
they
They staples.
yeah, but having one championship, one champion for both shows, it's like, all right, now you have just challenger. Oh, you don't have a challenger on the SmackDown thing. Now you have a challenger for Raw. Blah blah
Mm-hmm.
blah blah blah. Just this is just a hard. I don't even know.
Yeah. I mean, it's a corner they put themselves into, really.
For no real reason. Like
Yeah.
I get it with the whole storyline of Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns that this was for the most part. That wasn't even a blow off because he still wrestled like more times.
Yeah, they had the SummerSlam match. Last man standing.
But I get why they gave him the championships. But again, it's making whoever wins the bronze champion. It will help the right person.
Yeah. It'll definitely help in the long run, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, it just seemed like,
But you
new
want to know
belt.
who won't help? Cody
Rhodes, yeah. It's not, oh, man. Who they give it to that boy? Man.
If they give it to Cody Rhodes, everybody's going to be disgusted. And I feel like people, they won't turn on Cody, but they will at least side eye. Like, you couldn't win against Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
So they made you a title.
Yeah, his first run gonna be like, this ain't real.
Yeah.
Couldn't beat
No one's
nobody.
going to be like, your story is not going to be over.
Yeah.
This isn't the end of the story. So,
but then Cody do something stupid. He'd be like, I challenge Roman Reigns for all 3 titles, and then he lose. We back to square one.
yeah. Okay. So we're going to go off of, for right now, we're going to be done with this WWE Heavyweight Universal Bronze Championship of the World. And we're going to move to the fact that there was a certain somebody who was backstage at Raw last night, seeing that it was in the suburbs of Chicago.
All State Arena.
Mr. Phil Brooks, also known as Cookie Monster Punk. also known as Chicago Made Punk, also known as, I actually don't know what the CM stands for. I've just heard those. So I'll
Yeah,
go
me
with
too.
it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yes,
he was backstage at Raw. Then he was told to leave. Then I seen Ricky Starks put on Twitter, like, who hiring these security guys? These security cameras. Oh man.
because well, I first saw that he was, I guess, talking to Tamina in the parking lot, and a
Mm-hmm.
fan was like just yelling that we see you, blah 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 blah. Word is he had a brief conversation with Triple H, which Triple H was shocked that he was there.
Yeah.
He did ask if he could stay, and he Triple H is like, I got to go talk to the old man, the creepy old
Mm-hmm.
man who just needs to leave.
That won't go away.
But he had asked him to leave,
Mm-hmm.
which I saw somebody say, "Oh, why did they ask CM Punk to leave when they didn't ask Ricky Starks?" Well, one, Ricky is not as big as a superstar as CM Punk.
Sure.
So when was it? Was it at Royal Rumble?
Yeah, it's the Royal Rumble.
Vince wasn't in charge.
Yeah.
I feel like if Triple H was in charge,
Yeah, he wouldn't care.
yeah. But even then, Vince McMahon doesn't know anybody if they've never worked for WWE. People have to show Vince certain wrestlers.
Right.
So I don't think Vince would have even known who Ricky Starks was, even though Ricky Starks is.
Absolute. That boy Ricky.
Um, but then he also had conversations with Baron Corbin, The Miz. I think there was like a few other people, but other people are like, "Oh, is he trying to like talk his way back into getting back into the WWE?" And I was like, "Bro, he lives in Chicago. He still has associates and or friends that work for the WWE.
Yeah.
People
It's like he's
forget,
literally there to see people he ain't seen since 2014.
yeah, like
Like,
he's now comfortable being back within the WWE. It takes time,
yeah.
and
I heard he was just waiting for his wife so they can go out to eat. So he just stopped by.
which shout out to her and wow,
Mm-hmm. I've been
my
checking them out
friend
on Twitter.
Penelope Pink is the Wow's world champion. Shout out to her. Like she's been
Oh,
busting her ass these past couple years. I was there when she first started training,
oh
and to
wow.
see where she is now, I love it. Like there's a lot of people who I trained with when they first started that are blowing up the indie scene and blowing up on most of the WWE, like the major promotions. Because I was there when Jesse Jane first started training. We were, she was in Tampa, I was here in Orlando, but I was always going to Tampa and to their school or whatnot. Uh, yeah, I just want the best for all my peoples. And
Yeah.
just so you know, I will always be biased.
And I'm wrong with that. I support all
But
wrestling
yeah,
around here.
yes, but yes, CM Punk was backstage, and even people on AEW were shocked.
Yeah.
I heard on Twitter like, "What?
He
He's..." But going
ain't
back
going
to,
nowhere. It'll be
yeah,
there on July 21st or whenever that show is in Chicago.
June 17th
Oh,
on
June
the
17th. That's right.
supposed Saturday Collision show,
Mm-hmm.
which they should just make it Saturday Rampage.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess they still want Rampage to work somehow.
Honestly, honestly, what they should do, and would make it so much easier. Dynamite on Tuesday, Saturday, Wednesday. Collision on Saturday. ROH on Friday.
Yeah.
Like completely get rid of their Friday night rampage. They still need to move. They would still need to move ROH or Rampage, whatever, to a different time,
Yeah.
for the love of God. Like six,
I
7
mean,
o'clock
yeah.
on a Saturday. And especially if it's just going to be 1 hour.
Hey, it's gonna
That's
be one. I mean, 1 hour. I'll put it on Tuesday up against NXT. They
that
running
part.
out. They running out of days. Like, might as well.
Man, and there's just
So much wrestling.
so much wrestling because Monday Raw, Tuesday NXT, Wednesday Dynamite, Thursday is kind of a reprieve. Friday Rampage and SmackDown. Saturday is going to be
WWE shows. Sunday gonna be AEW shows.
and ooh,
Yeah, and I don't know about Saturdays. Some Saturdays with WWE running a pay per views or premium live events.
and
Those shows
even
are
then it's going to be weird for I think AEW might have to go back to having the Sunday pay-per-views.
they have been.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the last one was on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Because there would be no way to have their Saturday. No. Yeah, no. There would be no way to have their Saturday show and then do a
A
pay per
pay per
view.
view. Yeah.
It would.
Unless it's pre taped or something, which we'll need that. All live, baby.
Rampage is already
Yeah.
cut like that. Let's go with.
Oh, wait.
Our group.
Speaking of AEW, real quick,
Okay.
justice for Hobbs, bro. What the hell was last week? He didn't get a chance to do anything.
I forgot all about that.
It's in my head. I didn't watch it live. I got to go back and watch it because I was trying to fix my computer up.
Mm-hmm.
But when I heard Hobbs lost, I was like, "Ain't no way."
That's. I looked on the Twitters and I think no, I think you put it in the group
Yeah,
chat. It was like
yeah,
Hobbs lost, and I was just like, it's
ain't
just
no
trash.
way, ain't no way. Y'all seen the
Like,
hot potato thumbnail, man?
why? It just makes zero sense. On
So Warlow just gonna lose to Luchasaurus? Like, why? Why? What is they doing with this title?
they've been pretty much doing the hot potato with it since Scorpio Sky and Sammy
Not
Guevara.
not just a little bit before that, since Cody, because Cody and Sammy swapped it a couple of times before he left.
That's true. So Sammy is the
The
curse.
problem. Yeah, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Oh my god! Like their new international championship has more prestige now than their TNT championship.
Yeah, it's been what two international champions. It was Pac and
Hmm.
Orange Cassidy. That's
Yep.
it. That title ain't even a
And
year old yet.
and in the last year, we've had he grabs it, he takes it, he takes it, he takes it. They only hold it for like 3 weeks. You take it. It's been
Yeah,
Samoa Joe, Darby
yeah.
Allin,
They said there's
Samoa
been
Joe,
6 title changes since December.
and it's on. That
It's
hasn't
only
even been
May.
many months.
Yeah, it's so bad. Like, why? TK, I need you to get this TNT title under control.
Please, like, cool. You want to put it on Wardlow, but have him actually like defend it and retain it.
Yeah,
Have him put on some great matches. Him versus Luchasaurus, I feel like will be a good match. But
yeah,
also, don't give the title to Luchasaurus.
yeah. Luchasaurus can't come back and lose. He left on a loss. Like,
I unless unless um Jungle Boy cost him the title. But then again, I'm sick of that.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I want them to be gone. That
Like,
that story died in that, was it Buried
coffin match.
Alive casket match or whatever it was. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
really, the story of Wardlow versus Hobbs wasn't bad.
No. I mean, it could
I
have been
don't.
without the whole QTV thing. Hobbs did not need QTV.
Hobbs needs to turn on QTV immediately.
Get rid of all of them.
Like after they lost the ROH title match, tag team title match, Hobbs was already like slightly looking at him crazy. And now after they, were they even a part of the match?
No, I got to go back and watch. I don't think they
But
were, but who knows? Oh wait, they were, because
yeah, because Arn Anderson.
Arn Anderson, yeah, that, which is weird because Arn and or okay, whatever, just random. Like, ain't seen Arn this whole time.
That part. Yeah, no, he needs to get rid of QTV, bring back the Book of Hobbs.
It was right there, man. They had Mark Henry right there for him. I don't understand
Definitely.
how did they mess this up so bad.
TK, like for being as good of a booker that he is,
Booker of the year.
he definitely needs somebody to rein him in.
Yeah.
Like the story between the Elite and the BBC, awesome. The the storyline between the four pillars,
It's okay.
but I mean, it's still a good
Yeah.
thing. I just Sammy Guevara and Jungle Boy don't need to be in it. Jungle Boy has the personality of a doodle bag, a bag full of doodle. That's his personality. His insults. My nieces who are 6, 7, and 6 can come up with better insults than Jungle.
Huh?
Sammy Guevara, he just has that face that I want to punch.
It's fair.
And I don't like his wrestling style. It's very just, what the fucky.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I can see that. He'll
he'll
just do
just
stuff, just do it. Yeah.
yeah, and it doesn't make sense in the span of the match. Loco, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna do a 35,000 splash and almost kill myself, bro. Just try to win. Just try to
Yeah.
win. Darby Allin, I would rather see Darby Allin versus MJF in a singles match. Honestly, granted,
Yeah.
we did have Jungle Boy versus Sammy Guevara last week. This week, because I'm just going to run through the card real quick while we have like 3 minutes left.
Mm-hmm.
This week on Dynamite, we have Sammy Guevara versus Darby Allin. The winner is supposedly going to face MJF at Double or Nothing, which I have
Mm-hmm.
no idea when that is.
May 27th,
Seven? Okay.
28th, 28th.
Oh yeah, because
Oh,
the
yeah.
Night of
Night of
Champions.
Champions is 27th.
Yeah, long week. Um, we have Dex Hardwood versus Jeff Jarrett.
Mm-hmm.
Wardlow's going to be speaking. Adam Cole's going to be speaking. Butcher and the Blade are going to be facing Kenny Omega and Kanosuke Takeshita. Can't wait for that match.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to have Orange Cassidy versus Bandito for the AEW International Championship. Come on, give Wardlow some type of play like that.
Yeah.
And then we have Jade Cargill, our #1 champion in AEW, versus Taya Valkyrie. for the TBS championships. That I really wish they would have saved that for the pay-per-view,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah, because they didn't really have like no. I mean, I ain't been watching Rampage, but they ain't had like no interaction really.
They did on one of the rampages,
Yeah.
and Jade gave Valkyrie the jaded,
Okay.
which their whole beef is the finisher. Yeah,
They got the same finisher.
yes,
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh, yeah,
because
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're
yeah,
right. You're right.
Jade calls hers the jaded, and then Valkyrie calls hers the road to Valhalla.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, as
They definitely could have saved this for the pay per view.
yeah, as annoying as the build it was, I still feel like it's going to be a good match
Mm-hmm.
for at least Jade, not for Valkyrie too,
Yeah,
because Valkyrie is very knowledgeable in the wrestling business. She's been around for a while, so she should be able to work, say, as we all know that she can.
yeah.
But with that being said, we are going to take a real quick break and we'll be back right after this. And we are back. We
Yep,
did
yep.
get a brief thing from Darius, our boy Audie, who says, I think Roman will be drafted to SmackDown. And I think Roman is going to get the third title too. Only way to keep his 1,000-day reign legit. But that's when I put Roman 3 belts. I meant to put Roman 3 belts.
Yeah.
Okay, I know I pressed 3 again. Hold on. I got to put this in the chat. Where's the damn star at?
It's like we legit was just talking about this. This man really wanted to happen. Nah,
Oh.
don't give him the third belt, man. He's still legit. Anybody beat him yet?
But
Let them people work.
we are going to go keep moving on, keep moving on.
Mm-hmm,
Have
mm-hmm.
an update on Mercedes Monet.
Oh yeah.
She has recently lost her IWGP Women's Championship, but she still wants to wrestle for them. So she is currently working out a deal and/or has worked out a deal. Um, the match was pretty good, pretty freaking good. Uh, I love the song "Mayu Sucks."
Yeah.
Mayu, Mayu sucks. But whew, did you see that knot on her head?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Man. Ooh, they was going at it. I had to go back and
that
watch the match all the way through.
that's the one thing about Japanese women's wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
They hit hard,
Yeah.
and people in America, I know for sure, would crumble. Like some of the ladies who wrestle here in America would crumble going over to Japan,
Yeah.
or at least even wrestling that style of wrestling. But it is what it is. A lot of people in like the New Japan Stardom company has really loved having Mercedes in Japan. That is one of the places that she's really wanted to go, regardless. So
Right.
the fact that she's now has been able to follow her dreams and go there, it's amazing. I love to see it. I still don't know. Who do you have at Forbidden Door, like on the women's side? Do you have Mercedes Monet or Kyrie Sane or Maya?
Uh Probably Mercedes, to be honest. I think
Uh,
Mercedes versus either Jade or Britt, maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
I can see that.
Ooh. And then Mayu versus Jamie
Jay
Hayter.
made it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh man, this summer about to be crazy.
Oh, oh, speaking of that, real quick, Tony Khan has another announcement
Lord,
for
Tony,
this.
Lord, he ain't got no
Yeah.
announcement.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Tony Khan. I'm just here to make another announcement. I don't know why I talk like
Make another announcement via Adam Cole.
yeah, you guys, just so you know, we're gonna we have a they're either gonna announce a new show,
Mm-hmm.
the new show Collision. They're gonna talk about Forbidden Door. That's really all I think they really have to talk about.
Yeah,
Um,
they definitely
um,
announced a new show.
because I forget what his last announcement was about, but I feel like we called it.
Uh, it wasn't the All Access show. That was the one before that. The last one. Oh, it was All In, wasn't it?
Yes,
Yeah,
and I believe I think I called it, or at least I thought it. Same thing.
yeah, same thing. It's like I was wondering, like, with this new show they have, they gonna need like they need more commentators. I was like, maybe that's why they brought in Nigel McGuinness.
Mhm.
I can see that.
They still have him. Um, Paul White, aka the Big Show, he does stuff for Dark and Elevation.
Oh yeah,
Mark Henry, I think, does too a little bit.
hey, put Ricky Starks back on commentary.
Yeah, I think usually when I've seen Dark and Elevation, it's Paul White and Daddy Magic,
Oh, okay.
which they're pretty good. Um,
I
but
like I
we're going
like
to go.
I like Nyla Rose's tweet about Tony Khan's announcement. Me and
Which,
TK basically telling your mama jokes about Serpentico for 4 hours.
okay, Nyla Rose needs to be back on TV.
Please put her in something. Good lord, she's
Like
too
she
good.
is so entertaining, such a good wrestler, and
She got charisma for days.
that part, something that a lot of even men on AEW don't really have.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
He has more charisma than Jungle Boy.
Tickle boy. Niggas don't say that. Yeah, I mean, it's true.
When I look at Jungle Boy, I just want to cut his ramen noodle hair.
Nah, that's for his heel turn. Don't worry about that.
True, 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 true. Um, so there were multiple segment changes at Raw, mainly in the women's division, like
Of course.
always. Um,
They even have any? I know they had a Bianca interview. Then they had
the
Bianca and who's your team with?
oh, it was Damage Control versus Bianca and Raquel and Liv.
All right. Yeah. And Bailey taking more pins. Oh my God, bro. Can't believe
Well,
they doing
they
this.
are setting up their soft breakup or
Yeah, I
hard breakup,
know.
but
I know. That didn't mean I
oh,
gotta
it was
like it.
thicker than a snicker.
I
Oh,
think
no.
Bailey definitely going to SmackDown. They'll keep EO and Dakota on Raw if
Yeah.
they don't break them up. I can see
Uh,
that.
hold on.
Ooh, nah, that won't work. Bailey versus Rhea. And it could work.
They've wrestled before a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago, so it would.
Oh,
But
oh.
let's see, some of the female talent that were hit by this was Candice LeRae, Piper Niven, Sonya Deville, Tamina, and Zelina. Like Candice and Niven were slated to appear in a segment together. Um,
Yeah, I hope they don't drop this weird Candace and Nikki Cross story because
It's so weird
Yeah,
because especially with her teaming with Piper for a
yeah,
while. All they really need to do is put Piper and Nikki Cross back together, but now Nikki Cross isn't Nikki Ash.
yeah.
Right. Okay. Um yeah, it was weird that Selena didn't accompany LWO to the ring.
Yeah. Damn, she wasn't there, was she?
Which they had a really LWO had a really good match against the
Yeah, I guess the
Bloodline.
bloodline. Yeah.
And though I do love the new LWO music, they should have just kept it with the Phantasmo.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
I guess.
At least they got their own music, I guess. They
At
coming out to
first,
raise.
I thought they were going to keep coming out to raise, but I was like, okay, so they're saying Vega might not have been on the show due to Ripley's absence.
Oh, okay, okay. That makes sense.
But
I mean, just think they cut a promo or something. Like, come on now.
mhm, we did have some really good matches with the Judgment Day, since we're talking about Mommy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I want to say Seth Rollins. Finn Balor versus Cody Rhodes. Really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good. And
They
then,
they both eye in third place.
yeah. It was Damian Priest versus Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, that was the main event.
Yeah, which then I don't think Dom was on the show.
He was not. No, he wasn't. Tom wasn't on the show.
He was too
Surprisingly.
busy going to wherever mommy was
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
to be her emotional support boy. But the end of the match of Priest said shown that Bad Bunny is no longer going to be the host of Backlash.
That
He's
boy
now
coming to
going
fight
to, yeah, he's going to be wrestling in a street fight.
by himself,
Yeah,
which we was like, it's definitely gonna be Ray and
the LWO coming out to
yeah.
attack Judgment Day. This is going to be some type of shenanigans.
Well, yeah, definitely that. But we thought it was gonna be like Ray and Bad Bunny teaming up to go against like Priest and Dom or something. Which I thought that's where they were going, but I guess not. Just getting an old fashioned street fight.
I think they should. I still do a tag team match
Yeah.
between Finn and Dom versus. No, I forgot their names. Escobar and one of his other fellow LWO people. Definitely think that that should still be a tag team. They
Yeah.
have, as of right now, Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest, uh, the Bloodline versus KO, Sammy, and Riddle, which
Mm-hmm.
they have a tag team title match on Friday.
They do. Probably could be a big
Um,
show.
I just do. Uh, Bianca Belair versus Io Sky,
Mm-hmm. Brock versus Cody,
Brock versus Cody, Seth versus Omos.
which materialized out of a paper bag somewhere on Friday. You see that screenshot I sent y'all. That's
Yeah.
Seth finding out about the match.
What's that?
That boy was like, "What?" He's like, "Alrighty then." Freaking Ace Ventura. Like, man, that's one way
It
to
was,
find out about a match.
it was very random.
Yeah, it's still random, but Seth gonna make it work.
Yes, because Seth freaking Rollins is going to have all of Puerto Rico singing his song.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Even though now I just have like the Indians. Blah, 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 blah,
Jinder Mahal.
mm-hmm.
Oh man. Yeah, that's pretty much everything that happened on Raw. Well, the important stuff anyway. But no Brock.
I
I
think
think
Brock's gonna be there next week.
yeah. I don't know why I thought the show was this Saturday.
I think it's
It's like
Saturday.
yeah, no, it's next Saturday. The is it the 8th? No, the 6th.
Yeah, it's right after Cinco
Right
de
after
Mayo.
the draft. Yep. Made that too. Yeah. That all the matches?
Mhm.
I think that's it, yeah.
Yeah, that
It's
was
about
it.
ain't that many. So
What
yeah.
else do we have to talk about? Did you see the recent tweets from Chavo Guerrero?
Yeah, man. Talking about Ray. What did he say?
Using the Guerrero name for clout.
Yeah. But then I seen he went back. He was talking. He was just like, "Be in the hill. I still got it." I'm like, man, shut up. It was some seriousness in there. Okay,
But no,
folks.
I love you, Daddy.
Love you too.
have a good night.
It's her birthday tomorrow.
Oh, happy early birthday as well. What's up?
What is he saying?
She said happy birthday.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you guys enjoy watching wrestling with your dad?
No.
She do. And not so much.
I'm trying to get my.
She in it for other reasons. She like the chair shots. Like, yeah, keep her away from folding chairs.
Man, I mean, I was teaching my nephew how to lock up and do a few holds last weekend when they were down here. People were like, "Oh, why do you want to move back to Indiana?" I was like, "Because I want to teach my nieces and nephews how to become professional wrestlers." That's it.
Hey, there you go.
Well, let's see. What did Chavo say? He was
Oh yeah,
referring to
I just had
recent
it up.
tributes to Eddie Guerrero and the Fast One. He's like, if Rey Mysterio or if Rey Mysterio is really mentioning the Guerrero name only in tribute and not to line his own pocket for cash, maybe he'll donate some of that money to charity, or even better, how about Eddie's daughter? That will show myself and the fans that he's not prostituting the family name. And then I forget where he put it. He was
Yeah, it was like an hour later after
yeah,
he
he was like,
posted that.
this is how a heel should tweak hook, line, and sinker. I still got it.
Mm-hmm. Boy.
He's like, why are you trying to backtrack after people got on your ass?
Mm-hmm. No, damn well he was wrong for that one.
100%.
Ray of all people. Like, what?
All Ray ever does is just pay homage to Eddie
Eddie.
Guerrero.
Yeah,
Um,
he'd be all right. Just worry about his niece. Well, that's a whole nother story. Just, ugh. Ugh.
we did have, going on to NXT real quick. Um, when I had opened it up, someone posted a picture of Grayson Waller with NXT Championship,
It
and
happened.
yeah, I was slightly disgusted.
Yeah, it
But
did happen.
yeah, even though I'm just seeing Braun Breaker,
Yeah. I was like, they really gonna have Brown was like, I think he said it like last week that going back for an NXT title would be a curse or something like that.
mhm.
And a week later, he attacking Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams. I was like, okay.
I definitely would like, because now we can talk about the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Draft starting Friday, I believe.
Yep. Friday night.
Um, I want Braun Breaker to move up to the main roster.
Mm-hmm.
I want Rick Boog to turn heel against Elias, and I want those two to come together to
Tag
be
team.
like, yeah. People are like, oh, they need to get Braun Breaker for the singles title, work him all the way up. Not right now.
Ah,
Not right now. And the fact that they both look damn near the same, they can definitely be the 2023 less homophobic and transphobic Steiner brothers.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm down with that. The more tag teams, the better.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. But through what culture they have like I'm not doing all 81. AJ Styles moving to SmackDown,
Okay.
um, which if Roman stays on SmackDown, I'm all for it.
Yeah. Oh, he definitely is.
They say Alexa Bliss goes to SmackDown, but with Bray Wyatt, who knows what's going on with Bray Wyatt? Like it's been quiet.
I heard nothing.
Yeah, so who knows what's happening with them? They want Asuka to go to SmackDown,
I was thinking that.
which yeah. Austin Theory to go to SmackDown, which I think I've called that too.
Yeah.
Like
Just
just
switch the
switch the
titles.
title. Yeah.
Yeah.
But all of Imperium needs to go to Raw.
Ooh. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They have Bailey going over to SmackDown.
Yep. I literally just said that, didn't I?
Yeah. Um, obviously, Bianca has to stay the same. I don't know who Blair or I've seen Blair Davenport, but really. Oh, they don't have just Roman Reigns going to SmackDown. They have the whole bloodline staying on SmackDown.
I can see that.
Um,
Paul Heyman gonna pull something in the back.
mhm. Bobby Lashley goes to SmackDown. Strowman,
Yeah.
who's right now out with a concussion, goes to Raw.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
When that happened? A live show or something?
I believe so.
Okay. He's just on SmackDown, just throwing Ricochet all about for no reason. I was like, what was he thinking? He just
Hey, throw you, boom. I mean, it was a good cover.
Yeah. Ricochet said no soda, just got up.
It's like, I just done a tuck and roll. I don't know. Another notable one is having the Brawling Brutes go to Raw. I'm all
Okay.
for it.
All three of them?
Yeah,
Okay.
they have on here Bray Wyatt going to Raw, but no.
Man,
Just bring it back to the WWE.
He could be one of them silent trades.
The supplemental ones.
Mm-hmm. They post 2 weeks after the draft.
They have Braun Breaker going to Raw, Bronson Reed going to SmackDown,
Ooh.
Cameron Grimes going to SmackDown.
Okay.
But we haven't seen him on NXT for a while.
Yeah. Cameron Grimes versus Austin Theory might be a good match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Man, we are already fantasy booking. Shit.
Yeah. It's the draft due to you, baby.
Let's see. I'm gonna do like a few more and then who do you think should split?
I'll put Cody on SmackDown. Leave Seth on Raw. Drew back to Raw. Gunther to Raw. Tyler Bate. I want Tyler Bate wherever Gunther is going. That's just me though.
I kind of think Drew should stay on SmackDown.
Okay. Yeah.
Because because we've already said Imperium and the Brawling Brutes
over to Raw. Right.
So at least change it up.
Yeah. Okay. How about that?
And then God, but kind of depends on because it's the draft and then it's Saudi Arabia later.
Yeah.
They have Dana Brooke going to SmackDown, but they're still taking away signs saying give Dana Brooke a chance.
Man, let that woman have some support.
It's just
Ain't that
weird.
serious? Yeah,
You want your superstars to get over, but you don't want them to get over when y'all don't want them to.
yeah. It's Zack Ryder all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Or Sean Spears. I'm sorry. What's his name? Ty Dillinger.
Yeah. Which he's bringing back the 10 gimmick. So
I can't wait.
uh, they
Sean
have
Spears for
Edge
TNT
being
title.
a free agent.
I say Edge stay on Raw. Well,
That's, Edge goes to
actually, Edge goes to SmackDown. They can leave Judgment Day on Raw. I need them
AEW.
away from each other. Edge go to AEW. The third pick. Yeah, you see that picture of Edge and Christian together? It's like a hockey game.
They were at a Maple Leaf versus Tampa game.
Yeah.
They have Jinder Mahal going to SmackDown. If they have Jinder Mahal going to SmackDown, they need to bring up both the guys he's been working with in NXT.
Yeah. Forgot the names.
Jinder and not Jinder. Fuck. Veer.
Oh yeah. Fear Mahan. Yeah.
And I don't remember the other guy's name. But I mean, look, if you want to give Veer a different gimmick, give him LL Cool V. Ladies love Cool Veer. Because there's so many women who salivate over Veer. Because Veer is a snazzy dresser.
Yeah.
Like if you look at his Twitter,
I see his Instagram.
Mm-hmm. They have all the Judgment Day going to SmackDown. Karrion Kross.
And they could.
I feel like Karrion Kross should go to Raw.
Yeah. Because even Cross said he wants that new world title. So
Yeah.
I can see him and Scarlett going over to Raw.
Go ahead and send LA Knight over to Raw. Get him off SmackDown. Don't care about Lacey Evans. I'm gonna do like Latino World Order stays on Raw or goes to Raw. Yeah, I can feel that. Liv and Raquel, whoever is the women's tag team champion should just
let's just float. Yeah, float between both shows.
Yeah. Do you think they should put Los Lotharios within LWO?
Shoot. I mean, they.
Granted, yes, Lothario or LWO already has a tag team.
Yeah, that'd be a little weird. Maybe when they all go heel. I can't see Angel Garza. I mean, I guess he could be a face. I like him better as a heel. That's just me though.
I wish they would do something with the Maximum Male models.
Yeah, this whole Otis storyline is
starting up. Yeah.
Maybe they wait for the draft. Maybe they'll split Alpha Academy. Maybe that's what they're waiting for. Ooh, Chad Gable to SmackDown.
They have, I think I saw Montez Ford. I see right here Montez Ford going to SmackDown and Angelo Dawkins sticking to Raw.
I can see that happen.
I prefer that over them feuding.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, that match would be fucking crazy.
Hey, my boy Chico made it to What Culture, even though he's being slain by Almost. Or whatever.
My boy Chico Adams. I'd be looking for him every time now.
Same. That boy puts in motherfucking work.
Yeah.
Right now they don't really need to do anything with the New Day. They can move Xavier Woods, but both Kofi and Big E are just out for a while.
Yeah.
Big E out for a little bit more. The fuck has been going on with the OC? They're literally getting paid to do nothing.
What they
Granted,
want.
I know after AJ got hurt that things just kind of
Yeah.
went to a standstill, but still.
Shoot, put them in a Judgment Day.
No, that's who they refute him with.
Oh, right. That's right.
So
Damn, I miss AJ Styles.
they have Chad Gable moving to SmackDown.
Yep.
And
That boy go crazy over there.
Otis would go to Raw. Would stay on Raw. So that's the way to break up.
Am I loud in there?
Yeah.
Break them up.
Yeah.
I'll do one more person. I think I said that a lot.
With the whole roster.
Well, I mean, yeah, I've just been kind of. Oh, yes, this for sure. Pretty Deadly coming up to Raw.
Yeah.
Pretty Deadly needs to be like on the main roster immediately.
I'll bring them up and the Creed brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Ilya Dragunov.
That too. Definitely.
Where'd I put him? Maybe on Raw. Yeah, I'll put him on Raw.
Yeah.
Look,
So he can,
look, wherever these NXT UK guys going, I want them to be where Gunther at.
yeah. Ooh, they say Roxanne Perez, but I think she's not ready just yet.
No, not yet. She just lost the women's title, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stand and Deliver. They have R-Truth going wherever he wants.
I mean, yeah. Let him be. Luke Gallows, MVP.
The fuck has happened to Shanky?
Ain't he NXT? He not with Gender?
No.
No.
He has disappeared. And look, if they're not going to put the Hurt Business together, they need to just send them to different places. Honestly.
Yeah.
Because
show Benjamin to SmackDown or something. They keep teaming them together, but ain't nothing coming of it. They didn't team together last night.
Yeah, didn't they face
who they fight?
Street Profits again?
Yeah. Yeah, Street Profits.
Man, shit, if you're gonna keep doing that, just make them feud.
Yeah. Ooh. What about Ricochet? I think Ricochet go to Raw.
Yeah. Ricochet definitely needs to go to Raw. Okay, so I guess the last story that we have. Did you hear what Dex Harwood said about the 2019 debacle at Crown Jewel?
The airplane?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that morning. What was it? I think it was Saturday or Sunday morning. I was like, what? He was like, if I told you what happened, I might end up dead in my house. I was like, oh my God, what? What are you on about? And this coming off of him saying that he canceling this podcast for the time being. I'm like, ooh.
But like that whole situation was nuts.
Yeah. I mean, I was even seeing that AJ Styles was like, I think he was like interviewed after it. He was talking about ain't nothing happened. He wasn't like threatened or anything. It was
I guess Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows shared their version of what happened. And basically, they heard Vince McMahon over the headset with a disagreement over pulling the plug for the live feed. But like they said, they couldn't confirm it. But then they were stuck on the tarmac. Yeah, that was a real international incident happening over professional wrestling.
I mean, they keep going back, so it can't be that bad. They've been back like 5 times since then. Probably
And
more than that.
still annoyed that they changed King Queen of the Ring to Night of Champions. I mean,
Yeah.
get it.
I
Get
tried
it
not to
now.
think about it that night.
But I don't want them to put King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring on like a Monday and a Friday. I want it to be a pay-per-view because that's what it deserves.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe when we get rid of this old man, we can get that
Yeah.
at this point.
But do you have anything else that we need to talk about that's pressing?
Nope. I'm looking forward to Friday. I'll tell you that. Friday, I'm looking forward to tomorrow with Dynamite.
Wait.
Mhm,
I
mhm.
wonder if they're actually, with the draft, going to actually have the people stay on their respective uh, shows, or the very next week, people from SmackDown show up on Raw, people from Raw show up on SmackDown, and it would just be like, what was the point in the whole draft?
Yeah. I mean, they're going to have to for at least next week. Because the pay-per-view.
Remember, do after the pay per view is when everything sets in.
Mm-hmm. Everybody needs to stay on their own brand. Unless you Roman Reigns coming for the third belt. According to Audi.
Don't give Roman Reigns, no, don't give Cody,
Neither one of them. Neither one of them.
don't give Roman Reigns, Cody, or Brock Lesnar the belt.
Yep. Them three. Top three. Don't give it to them. They need to be Seth.
But
Seth for Drew.
or LA Knight. Yeah.
Or LA Knight. If he ain't win the money in the bank. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. No.
Yeah.
Let's save for after the draft.
Okay. But with that being said, this is another episode in the book. Next week we will be back with all three guys, and we will play choose that or pick that. I can't remember the name.
Guess that wrestler.
Oh yeah, guess that wrestler. Where I will try to go 4-1, and Chris will try to
get one. I just want one, damn it. We can end this shit. I just want one.
And with that being said, I hope everybody is having a wonderful week. I hope you are enjoying watching wrestling. Remember that wrestling is a work, not a shoot. There are different types of ice cream, so there's different type of wrestling for everybody. Be kind to each other, still talk shit to each other, and hit us up on all of our social medias, and we will hit you back. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment on our videos.
Down below.
Peace.
Peace out. Don't give it to Cody.
Oh.